Now that is something else indeed. Look at the state of it. Right, so first the updates. We've got an update for the Chrome Comprimer F155XC by ARM team. In the changelog for that, it's got updated for version 1.6, new 3D pickup bands. And the second update is Placeable Chicken Coop by MacTrucker921. In the changelog for that, it's got added snow to the roof. So that's your updates for today. So the first mod we got for today is the Lizard Mini Chisel. This is by David Martinez, AM Modding. 11.27 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under cultivators. So it's going to require 120 horsepower from your tractor, 4.5 meter working width, 9 mile an hour working speed, £5,000 to buy. The only options you got there is 17 tines or 21 tines. Now it doesn't change the working width on the diagram, but that does take it up to 5.5 meters. It adds an extra 1 meter, but it does put up the horsepower requirement to 150. Well, that being said, I mean, 150 is a fairly standard medium-sized tractor, so that'd be alright. I do like it. It's nicely detailed. Ah, very nice. Right, next up is the Case IH7150 Rice version. This is by Holtz FS, 22.68 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find it under harvesters, harvester headers, and obviously corn headers. Fair enough. So we'll go into the Axial Flow 7150 Rice. So this has got a 449 horsepower engine, 90 mile an hour top speed, 11,500 litre capacity, 301.5 grand to buy. And we come down to the options. So it starts off with a Lizard double rice on the tyres and goes, look at the state of them. That is ace. Oh, that's just even better. Oh, look at the state of it. That looks like something out of Mad Max, that does. Oh, that is brilliant. Right, we'll carry on. So obviously you go for whichever ones you want in, because they're brilliant. I mean, you got transport tyres on there. Oh, that's ace. I do like that. No, it's got to be that one with the auxiliary wheels on the back. That looks brilliant. Right, carry on. Pipe. So it starts off with a short pipe. You can have a long pipe or back to short pipe. Then you got exhaust. So standard, chrome. Just see that behind the pipe there. Or standard. Then we'll come back round to the front because we've got window tint, standard, plus, 2 plus, or standard. Then reverse whistle, no, or yes. Is that beacon or reverse whistle? Alright, carry on. Then we'll change the main colour. Now that is something else indeed. Look at the state of it. Oh, brilliant. That looks absolutely mean. Very nice. Then we can change the rim colour, although we haven't got any rims on. Oh yeah, on the black, on the back, change them to black. That is ace. That looks absolutely awesome. If you've seen that coming down the road, you would move out the way, not a problem. Oh dear, oh dear. And then we got all the headers to go with it. So this is a 3020 Terraflex. So this has got a 7.5 meter working width, 4 mile an hour working speed, 42.5 grand to buy. Main colour, red or black, match it up with your main vehicle. You then got the 3050 Terraflex. It's got a 12 meter working width, 7 mile an hour working speed, 70.5 grand. Again, red or black, match it up to your main vehicle. You then got the 3050 Terraflex again, an 8.5 meter working width, 6 mile an hour working speed, 48 grand. Change that colour to red or black. And then we'll come over to the 4408. This is going to be for your sunflower and your corn. 6 meter working width, 7 mile an hour working speed, 53 grand. Again, red or black, go for whichever one what matches up with your main vehicle. And the last one we got there is 4418N, 10 meter working width, 7 mile an hour working speed, 88 grand. Like the others, red or black, match up with your main vehicle. But that main vehicle, I mean, that there, we'll put it on with the tracks and the auxiliary wheel. That is ace. Put it on black again. That is brilliant. Love it. Right, next up is Small Flatbed Trailer Auto Load Pack. This is by MacTrucker921. 14.35 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these 4 under trailers, which is ace. So we've got the Small Flatbed Auto Load small square bales, you then got standard bales, you then got cotton round bales, and then cotton square bales. Oh, that is ace. So obviously they're all cost the same. You go for whichever one you want because they've got pretty much the same options. So it starts off with a flatbed trailer. Obviously we've got a few different things down the side there. We've got 18-meter working width and 120-centimeter bales, but it's a flatbed trailer to start off with, 15.5 grand. We then go into the options. So you then got auto load small square bales on this one. So this is where it comes into it. So 120-centimeter bales, it's going to do 150. Excellent. Then carry on with that. You got the tipper body, so it's got a 24,500 litre capacity. Very nice. We then come down to cover configuration, no or yes on that one. And we'll go back up to tipper body because we'll then go on to log fork. Obviously do a bit of logging if you want to. Then we'll come into liquid tank, so 25,355 litres. Very nice. And then you go add a slurry spreader on the back like that. So that's where the 18-meter working width comes in and the 14 mile an hour working speed. Then we'll go back to flatbed, which is ace. So obviously we'll leave the spreader on like that. Usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Then you've got hitch configuration. So flat frame with rear hitch. Can't quite see it with the... Let's take this spreader bit. There you are. So, oh, hold on. It says flat frame with hitch, but then it disappears when you got the spreader on. All right. Interesting. Then we'll go gooseneck. Gooseneck with rear hitch. You could make a train up with some of these. Or back to flat frame. Then we go to frame colour. Oh, yes. Polished metal. Why not? Then we'll go body log fork colour. So we'll put that as a red. And we haven't got the log forks on, have we? There you are. That's better. Let's change that colour up a little. So we'll put it as a blue. There you are. It does that. Then we'll put the tank back on. Because obviously the next one is tank colour. That's on chrome already. Why would I change it? Alright. Let's change it. Why not? Oh, I'm glad I changed that. Look at that. It's shiny pink. That is brilliant. Oh, I do like that. That is very nice. Then you've got tank trim colour. We'll put that as a chrome. That hasn't really done anything, so we'll change that. We'll give it a bit of a purple. Ah, there. Oh, that is ace. Metallic purple, chrome pink. Oh, every day of the week. And then rims as well. We'll chrome them up. Polished aluminium. That is something of beauty. Oh, that is ace. Oh, I do like that. Now, if we go into the other ones, obviously got pretty much the same options. You have the flatbed, you have the round and square bales, but obviously because these are bigger bales on this one, you're going to get 16 round or square, entirely up to you. Then we've got the tipper truck again, same options as before, and then log forks and the tanker, all same with the spreader if you want to. Very nice indeed. You then come on to the cotton ones. So it starts off again, everything else is the same apart from what bales it takes. So we go on to the round bales. Now this does three round cotton bales. What's that, 30,000 litres of cotton? It's 10,000 each bale. Yeah, 30,000. Then we've got the square bale. Does the one. But obviously that's got 20,000 litres in it, mind you. I'll put my teeth back in. Obviously it's bigger. Oh, I like that. Right, so I've got one here, and what we're going to do is load some bales up. So first off, what you want to do, LB and X. So currently it's in operating position, so we'll do that like that. Get a little bit closer. Pick some all up. Very nice. And what you want to do now is then put it in X again into operating position. And you want to do unload bales. So do LB and Y. Then LB and right stick, left and right. Obviously moves them left to right, depending on which side you want to unload it into. Then up or down, raise them up, lower it down. Now there is one thing, if you lower it right the way down, it does lower all the way into the ground. Which is alright until you press LB and Y again, unload bales here. They're now in the ground. And if I was to turn the auto load back on, I've lost a load, which is a bit of an issue. So if you're going to do that, don't lower them all the way in the ground, because we've now just got rid of a load of bales, which is, yeah, not great. Anyway, we'll carry on. Just be careful, just don't put them all the way into the ground when unloading them. Just simple as that. What you can also do, I mean, as this is a bale loading vehicle, trailer, whatever you want to call it, you can also use it as a vehicle trailer. So if you do LB and up on the D-pad, puts the ramps out like that. So then we'll come and jump in the old Kubota little gator, 4-seater. Come on, there we are. Start the, they will take ages to start up, don't they? So we'll load it up like that. Stop the engine there. We'll jump back in there. RB and right stick in. Puts the straps in. LB and up on the D-pad. Puts the ramps back in. And away we go. So we've just loaded and lost a load of bales, and then loaded up a little gator on the back, all with the same trailer. Oh, I do like that. That is nice. I mean, obviously you go for whichever one you want, but having the ability to do that with cotton bales as well, that is well smart. Love it. Right, and the last mod for the day is the Fortschritt T890 coupling trolley pack. This is by, now I'm going to try and pronounce this anyway, Grabfeldschmied Ingo 376. I apologise if I've got that wrong. 19.74 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find this in a couple of different places. So you actually got the T890 under miscellaneous, got the roller under roller, we've got the harrow under weeders, and then we've got the seed harrow actually under power harrows. That's where you're going to find them. Anyway, we'll go into the T890. So what this does is uses the other parts of the equipment, and you hook them up underneath there, and it extends it out, which is very nice indeed. The options you've got there are standard or for harrows. So if you're going to use the roller, you want the standard, and I did try this in the opposite direction, it doesn't work, they don't hook up. Or if you're going to use any of the harrows, you want to have it for harrows. Can you see those little mounting points? They're further out, so that's what you will need to do. Then if you want to go for wheel setups, you've got standard, tread tyres or standard. Change the main colour to any one of those. And then the rim colour, any one of those. Very nice indeed. Going to require 90 horsepower from your tractor, 18 mile an hour top speed. It's only going to cost you £5 if you don't have any extras on it. Now you got the roller itself. It's a 3 metre but before we go whacking the 3 metre warning on, this is designed to go with the holder, whatever you want to call it, the coupling trolley. That was the name. So you have 3 of these in that trolley. So that's going to actually make it a 9 metre one, which is all right. £2,000 to buy. Change the main colour again, match it up to your main coupling trolley. Then you've got the harrow. So you're going to use this for weeding as well. This requires 40 horsepower from your tractor. Got 4 metre working width. Board, no, yes. And then change the main colour again. Now, there is one thing I will note, because you've got the seed harrow there. This is going to be for making your seed bed. This requires 50 horsepower, 4 metre working width again, £2,000. Boards, yes or no again. And then main colour, match up. Now, I've got one all set up here. So first thing you need to do is reverse on and back up to the front element there. Just like that. That's got one of those weird wheels on it, mind you. So we're going to carry on round till we bring it round the back here. Like so. And we're going to back it all the way up like that. Which is shocking. Anyway, we'll leave it there. So you want to do LB and A unfold trolley. Like so. And why is it not? There you are. Then detach it. So you want to go back up onto that bit. This is where it gets interesting. I'll show you why. So we're back up onto there like that. Right, so you now need to reverse over and hook all these up, which is a task in itself. So we'll reverse onto that one like that. So that's the first one hooked up. That's great. and then we'll reverse back and we'll put the second one on the left hand side. Oh, like that. Oh, easy. Is that gonna go? No, not close enough, am I? Oh dear. That's it. Right, so I've got those two in. Now the issue is with the middle one, when you come to back up on that, obviously those wheels are going to just push it out the way. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or I've missed something, but I can't find a way to move those wheels out the way. So what I have come up with as a solution, if we back it up like that, if we then do L, B and A, fold coupling trolley, like that, and we'll reverse back over it, and then you sort of want to lower it down, so L, B and A again, like that, and I've knocked it out of the way. Oh no, I've knocked it over now, haven't I? Well, basically you want to dear oh dear, let me reset that. Right, so I'm all reset, so we'll fold that again. So that lifts it up like that, and then reverse gently. So what we want to do is just lower it over the top. And it's all going wrong already. Right, oh that should be close enough. So we're L, B and A on fold coupling trolley like that. There you are. You got the trigger then. I knocked it out. Oh, there you are. Now I've detached it. Oh, close enough. Oh, there you are. Once you get that trigger, hook it up quickly. And that seems to be the only way I can get it to hook up, because that looks like a solid frame there. You can't fold the wheels out the way unless I'm missing something completely. I mean, there's a good chance. I suppose you could, if that was folded up. I mean, yeah, it could be me. I could be missing something completely, but without lifting it up and then folding it over the top of it, that's going to be the only way that you can get the three in. And this is where it comes back to the thing I mentioned earlier on. These three work fine because they're 3 meters, but if you get the harrows in, either one of them, because they're 4 meters as well, you can't use the third one without it overlapping, and it sort of jumps around all the time like it's glitching out, which is okay. Well, it is what it is. So really this coupling thing is going to be there for the roller itself if you want to have the 9 meter, and then the 2 harrows rather than the 3. But that being said, I do like the concept of it, mind you. Fiddly it may be, yes, but I do like the concept. I mean, they could expand that with more attachments for it, which would be great. That being said, it's alright though. It's alright. And just before we go, obviously this is the current testing list. There's 35 things on there for console, which is very nice. Obviously some of them are going to be updates, but it looks like there's a few new things on there to get your eyeballs on. So that's the testing list for you. So drop it in the comments below. Are you liking the mod today? What do you think of that coupling trolley? We'll see what people are thinking. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.